All right, King of All Blacks, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, first of all, Bill Maher said that the Pope should wear a slip under his cape or whatever.
Well, it's a very... I got to tell you.
What is he wearing under there? He's not in a full suit or something?
I heard he's nude under there.
Actually, Howard, you said Bill Maher is, I know this for a fact, he's half Irish Catholic, half Jewish.
Right.
Yeah, so he's...
so he can make fun of everyone.
I guess.
Listen, you know, I don't know what he said, but that's not an unacceptable comment. What is this now? Who can't handle hearing what...
It's the Taliban.
People are offended. It's like, Howard, do you think there's a joke, one joke somebody could tell you? It might not be funny, but a joke that you'd be seriously offended by?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I think people got to lighten up. If something's a joke or meant to be, I mean, Jesus, you know. I
think, now it says here, I have a note, Catholic League is mad because he called the Pope a Nazi. Well, that's different.
Well, that's offensive.
Well, that might be somewhat offensive. But nevertheless, I mean...
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
If you want, it's on JD page 1 in the upper right-hand corner in white.
Let's go to Bill Maher and hear what he said about the Pope that has the Catholic League completely bent out of shape and calling for people to cancel HBO.
In fact, whenever a cult leader sets himself up as God's infallible wingman here on Earth, lock away the kids. Which is why I'd like to tip off law enforcement to an even larger child-abusing religious cult. Its leader also has a compound. And this guy not only operates outside the bounds of the law, but he used to be a Nazi and he wears funny hats. That's right, the Pope is coming to America this week, and ladies, he's single. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bill, you can't be saying that the Catholic Church is no better than this creepy Texas cult. For one thing, altar boys can't even get pregnant. But really, what tripped up the little cult on the prairie was that they only abused hundreds of kids, not thousands all over the world. Cults get raided, religions get parades. How does the Catholic Church get away with all of their buggery? Volume, volume, volume. If you have a few hundred followers and you let some of them molest children, they call you a cult leader. If you have 1 billion, they call you Pope.
Well, let me tell you something. I'll give you my instant reaction. This is not anything bad. I happen to believe...
What's the name of that show?
Real Time.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Real Time with Bill Maher. Real Time. Is it Real Time, Fred?
I think you're right.
I watched the show.
Definitely Real Time, yeah.
Bill Maher, what he's talking about, and I've said this for years, and I happen to agree, that all religions are ridiculous. And, you know, nothing was creepier than watching the Pope run around in that long robe. And, you know... and by the way, the Pope gave a shout-out to Sirius Satellite Radio, so I do like the Pope. I mean,
the Pope has the Catholic channel.
I like this Pope in the sense that, you know, I like any Pope that comes, meets the people, makes them feel good and all that kind of stuff. But all religions are cults. I mean, I laugh when I hear people make fun of Scientology. Like Christians and Jews, they go, oh,
well,
can you
Christians
believe...
will laugh at Scientology.
They'll go, will you believe that Tom Cruise is an idiot and he believes in Scientology?
He believes this, yeah.
And you sit there and go, is Scientology any less believable as a religion than Christianity, Judaism, burning bushes, you know, all the bullshit? Okay, so Scientology, so space aliens came down from another planet and that's how we got here. That's about as believable to me as, you know, a virgin gave birth to a baby and the baby is God. And
Jesus rose from the dead.
Yeah, and Moses talked to God, and God told him to burn the bushes. And
gave him a bunch of tablets.
Yeah, split the sea. Split the sea, walked through. I mean, it's all a bunch of fucking horseshit. And then, he's right. This whole scandal with the boys and everything, if it would happen in a cult, the United States government would invade the compound.
Well, they are. They are doing it in Texas, as he said.
Right.
Christianity and Judaism have thousands and thousands of years of being around on their side, so it seems almost more mystical.
Yeah, but they also have thousands and thousands of years of making huge mistakes.
Yeah, that the boy stuff with the, I mean, like, I was brought up Roman Catholic, and my family is very religious, and looking at the Pope now and knowing that he represents this organization that was molesting boy after boy.
And that guy guy was
ruining lives.
He was in a position of authority while that was going on. It happened on his watch.
Here's what else Maher had to say.
When the current Pope was in his previous Vatican job as John Paul's Dick Cheney, he wrote a letter instructing every Catholic bishop to keep the sex abuse of minors secret until the statute of limitations ran out.
Right.
Wow.
And that's the church's attitude. We're here, we're queer, get used to it.
It's true, man.
Which is fine. Far be it from me to criticize religion. But just remember one thing. If the Pope was, instead of a religious figure, merely the CEO of a nationwide chain of daycare centers where thousands of employees had been caught molesting kids and then covering it up, he'd be arrested faster than you can say, "Who wants to touch Mr. Wiggle?"
Yeah, well, he's right. And
He's absolutely right. Be offended all you want. It's the truth.
let me say something to Mr. Maher.
This is not even a joke.